Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
Start
Um,
off.
my name is Chelsea Ellington. I am from Boardman, Ohio. I'm in my senior year at YSU as an English major, and I graduate in December.
I'm Jake Walk. I'm a freshman from Brookville, Pennsylvania. It's right near Clarion. It's a couple hours away from here. I'm in sports broadcasting. And I hope to announce for college football one day.
Oh, that's cool. Um, do you have any siblings?
I have two siblings. I have a younger brother who is 9 inches taller than me, and I have a sister who is the same height. I'm the short one of the family.
That's funny. I have I have four brothers and three sisters, and
Holy mackerel.
I know, and I'm the youngest out of everyone, and I'm taller than all of my sisters, and I'm like a couple inches taller than my brother, or a couple inches shorter than my brother. That's
Oh my
3 years
gosh.
older than me, but I'm not really that tall. He's just that
How old's your oldest sibling?
30.
Whoa,
I
that's
know.
pretty crazy.
I know. My first niece was born when I was 8 years old, so like
Gosh.
really weird family.
Are there any twins?
No, my mom's a twin, so like one of her children's gonna have twins, but out of so there's 8 of us in total. There's only 2 of us that don't have kids, and one of them is me. And my brother swears that he's not having any kids, so that means that I'm probably gonna have twins.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, that's pretty crazy.
I know, but yeah, it was crazy. And then the funny part is, so not like we don't all share the same parents. Like some of them are like half siblings, which is explains why there's so many of us. And 2 of my brothers have the same name, which is hilarious.
That's pretty crazy. I don't know if I could deal with that.
I know. I think that's the weirdest thing about my family is having 2 brothers with the same name.
Oh my gosh. What are your hobbies? What do you do for fun?
um, I like to run in the park, especially now that it's summertime, just because it's so nice out. And I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts, which is I don't know. What are your hobbies?
Not running. I don't do
No.
that. It sucks. Um, Man, I work all the time. I'm in a fraternity at YSU, Sigma Chi.
Oh,
That's
that's
pretty
cool.
cool. It's not like Animal House.
No.
A lot of people like that, which is pretty. I mean, it's kind of disappointing, but I got over that. Um, Man, I restored a 1972 Cutlass all by myself. I did not bring it to Youngstown. um, I have a house near campus. What else? I got recruited to play college football, but I didn't do that. Um, I decided to come here. Um, hmm. What is your favorite pizza topping?
Mushroom.
That's gross.
No, they're so good.
No,
I could
my
eat
favorite.
like a raw mushroom. Like they're so good.
No, I don't mess around with mushrooms. Uh, I like pineapple. Pineapple's definitely my favorite.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
No, that's good.
I don't even like pineapples like just by themselves. Like I think they're the most disgusting.
See, I can't get pineapples because I'll eat the whole thing in one sitting. Like I'll just like cut the skin off and put it like on a stick. I
No,
love.
I'm a bartender at my job, and like every time I open, we have to cut fruit for like to put on the drinks, and I have to cut pineapples, and it's disgusting every time. And after I'm done, I have to wash my hands like 10 times, and I think everything about them's disgusting.
If I had that job, there would be no pineapples for on the drinks. I just eat them all.
That's what I do with the cherries. I eat the cherries, and I stay away from the
Oh,
pineapples because
man.
they're disgusting.
I know those little cherries. Yeah. I work at a gas station. I maintain the diesel pumps and clean up the shop. It's pretty interesting. There's some pretty crazy stuff that goes on there.
I don't doubt it. Gas stations are like mercurial places.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. They're when I lived at home when I was in high school, there's a gas station not too far from my house. And like when I would have my friends over, we would like sneak out at like 1 a.m. and walk to the gas station just because it was like the only thing to do. And like there was always weird things. I mean, maybe because it was late at night, but weird things happen. Weird things happen at gas stations.
It's a truck stop. And I get all kinds of crazy truckers in there. It's interesting. You wouldn't believe how many times they drive off with the hose attached to their truck, and I have to like drive after them or go find it in the parking lot
I didn't think that was a real thing that happened.
all the time.
Oh my gosh, that's probably so embarrassing.
No, they don't even like own up to it. They'll just like drop the hose and they'll be like, I don't know who did it. They don't care.
Shady. Shady, shady, shady.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Where have you ever traveled? You ever gone on vacation?
Yeah, so okay, every summer for the last 3 summers I've gone to like a music festival. So I went to one in Tennessee and then I went to one in Canada, which was crazy. That was the worst experience of my life. And then I went to one in Chicago last summer. And I was supposed to go to Delaware this summer, but I'm in summer classes and they conflict, so I can't go.
Oh my gosh. I've been to like 35 or 38 out of the 50 states.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot.
My dad travels for his business, so I get to go with him to a lot of different places. I have no intentions of visiting all 50. Alaska's cold during the winter, and I don't want to go there. My grandparents actually have visited 49 out of the 50 states, Alaska being the one they haven't visited. And they have no intentions of going there either, so.
What was your favorite state?
Colorado, by far. I was there with my best friend, and we had a zip lining tour through the Rocky Mountains, and we were camping in them, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And the stars look like they're right above your head, like the ceiling.
I hear such great things about Colorado from everyone that's been there. I have a friend that lived in Colorado, and then he moved to Boardman, Ohio when we were in like middle school. And he said it was like the most disappointing change of scenery ever. So then when college first started for us 3 years ago, he moved back to Colorado, but now he's back here because things didn't work out there. But everyone that goes there says they love it.
It's the craziest thing ever because when you go there, if you have like aches or pains in your body, like being in the higher atmosphere, it really makes them feel better. I don't know how to describe it, but if you have like a sore back or like a bum knee, it'll feel better in the atmosphere. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how that works, like with science and all that, but it's pretty crazy.
I've always wanted to go there just because everyone recommends it. Maybe that's what I'll do after graduation.
That'd be a pretty kick-ass trip.
I have this one friend. He's from, oh crap, I can't think of where he's from. He's from PA. I can't think of what town he's from though. But he just went on like a cross-country road trip with like his friend, and they stopped in Colorado, and they were in like California and everywhere, and they just got back home today, and he posted a bunch of pictures, and like it would look so beautiful.
What's the coolest thing you've ever done?
I sprained my ankle last summer when I was in Chicago at the music festival, and I still got in the middle of like a mosh pit and like went crazy. And I would say that was the coolest thing because I was in so much pain, but I loved Red Hot Chili Peppers and I just dealt with it.
Oh, I like Dave Navarro.
I saw him last summer. Jane's Addiction was at that music festival.
Really?
Yeah. They had girls get like piercings in their backs and they like laced like wires through them and they're like swinging over the crowd. It was the most disgustingly fascinating thing I've ever seen. I have it on video.
Coolest thing I've ever done was fish for sharks in the Gulf of Mexico. They were like, I don't know if they were freshwater sharks. That was a long, long time ago. It was when I was really young.
Yeah.
We were down. But it was really cool because the water is really clear, and you can just like look over the boat, and all these sharks are swimming around. Little ones, not like 6 or 7 foot ones, but like 3 or 4 feet. It's pretty interesting.
That is really cool. It sounds really fun.
It's really fun.
Did we make... Oh, we made 10 minutes.
We made 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Well, Chelsea, it was very nice meeting you.
Oh, it was nice to meet you too. Well, I think we have like another project that we're gonna have to do again.
We'll figure out hangouts next time.
I never want to hear that word again. All right.